Welcome, Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
Hello.
So, this is Blue Run. Now, this is one of those polarizing...
Why do I know this?
Well, this is one of those polarizing brands.
Yeah.
So, what happens when you take business people who understand marketing, understand positioning, and realize they could take that knowledge and their access to real money and create a new line that was strictly aimed at luxury and uniqueness and nuance. They're not making any of their own stuff. They're sourcing it completely. But they don't just go throw some MGP in a bottle. They partner with a bourbon Hall of Famer. Jim Rutledge, who took Four Roses from a nothing budget line to one of the premier great Kentucky brands. Right? And who's one of the great names in Kentucky bourbon. So that's what these guys did. They partnered with Bardstown. And a famous Four Roses Jim Rutledge, right? He came out to help them craft and blend this whole line. They do bourbons and ryes, right? We're gonna do their rye. So this is an Emerald Rye at cask strength. And for those who are super nerds, this is batch winter from 2022, October. So,
I gotta tell you right now.
Bardstown rye.
Right? We're about to get into it. The butterfly's not doing it for me.
But it did for a lot of people.
And the butterfly?
And these are not cheap, by the way. Right?
It's not doing it
now,
for me.
this infuriates...
Hand bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky by Blue Run.
A lot of the whiskey people that are in our crew.
Cask strength.
Because they're like, oh great, another company that just sources some Bardstown, slaps a fancy bottle on it, and sells it as an exclusive rare thing. Now what sets them apart is also what I think sets...
The butterfly.
The butterfly, I think it's also what sets apart the, what's the one from that Marianne Eaves did with the football player? And I can't believe my mind's going blank right now on this. Who's the football? He's like super lovable,
there's a
endearing football guy.
All right, there's a lot of football guys.
I had this written down and I forgot to put it in my notes.
We've been approached at this point probably, I think it's like 5 or 6 NFL players. It's usually football guys. For whatever reason. No basketball, maybe one baseball. But anyways, football guys that their PR people reach out to us is like, hey, they'd love to come on your show and do some stuff and talk about their whiskey. We'll ask them about the whiskey. And man,
Peyton Manning.
But I don't know anything about his, but the people that we've said no to so far. It's like, that's not, our people aren't going to like that. It's a money grab. Just slapping
Sweetens Cove.
An athlete's name on a bottle and hoping people will buy it.
It was Peyton Manning that was like, hey, it's Sweetens Cove.
That was with the...
with Marianne Eaves. And it's, I think it started with Dickel. But the thing is, it really is someone going into these massive warehouses of, half a billion barrels. Right? And hand selecting and creating a flavor profile. This is cool because Bardstown is famous for creativity and innovation and experimentation in their own place. And so the choices you have to pull barrels, pretty broad.
I would like to unleash Irene Tan in a situation like that. She, when it comes to barrel picks,
she's
top tier, world class. She can go into any distillery, you give her like a half day, give her a few hours, and then she's taking the best back to her store.
I don't know... this is hand bottled in Bardstown. I don't actually even know if Bardstown made it, but I think they did. But
so
they were
116.7 proof. Cask
strength Emerald Rye.
It's kind of a light nose for me, a little bit more of a...
This is bourbony.
It is.
This is a bourbon rye.
It's a little bit more of that bourbon vanilla than I was expecting.
It's all the herbal notes of a rye toned down and swamped in vanilla cream and tannins.
I'm not getting the herbal. I'm trying to, we've been talking for a minute. I'm trying to...
Let it open?
Well, let it open, but also get some distance from the bakers that we just did. Because that was a very prominent, Comparatively, this is a lighter nose.
Oh, there it is. Wow, it explodes on the palate.
Yeah, the rye shows up.
Yeah, the palate is all of this deep explosion of licorice and cut grass.
The rye has little to nothing to do with the nose.
Yeah.
It's all in the palate.
I would argue the nose smells like a bourbon. Like if someone handed this to me, I'd be like, oh, this is a high rye bourbon.
Yeah.
So of course, a bourbon maker, a famous bourbon maker, is going to do a bourbony rye.
No, but you do find the rye in the taste, and it's a nice rye. It is, yeah.
Spearmint.
Yeah, and it finishes. It doesn't go on for days, but it does finishes with a little green apple.
Yeah, dusted with spearmint gum and black pepper. That's really nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Just so you know, like very recently, as in months, they just got bought by Molson Coors.
Okay, man.
So that's a whole.
The number of like
they built up this luxury brand.
Yeah.
Here, let me tell you how much these bottles are going for.
Okay.
Are you ready?
All right.
It's gonna make you want to call those football players back.
No, probably. Yeah. Oh, there's an actor from Game of Thrones. He reached out to us last week. I was like, hey, I'd love to come on the show, and he's like, hey, cool. Give us the specs on your whiskey, like what's in the bottle, what's the process, and then if we think it'll be a good fit, then we'll maybe have like a guest on a tasting episode or something like that. Crickets. Like they don't want to talk about.
$110.
Okay.
This is a $100 bottle of rye.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to embarrass itself, but you're definitely paying a premium for the branding and the marketing and all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I would put this up against the $60 Bakers for a rye.
It was 67, yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of the heft, though, the heft coming out of that Baker's, a lot more heft on the nose and the palate. But this is nice.
It's nice. You know what? This is a high proof. Let's give it a little dusting. What?
A little bloop. You get a little bloop, I think it woke
opens up the herbal.
I didn't get the herbal. It woke up that vanilla. It doubled down on that vanilla even more for me.
To me, it brought out the spearmint gum. Sugar. Spearmint sugar.
Now I got a horchata. Cinnamon.
Man, that's what I got on Baker's.
Yeah?
Yeah, horchata. Yeah.
All right, got him. Oh.
It made it soft and sweet and vanilla cream.
All right, we're on different wavelengths.
Yeah.
We're on different wavelengths because it woke it up. It woke it. It made it more prominent, more present, more dense.
Wow, we just did like a.
No, the water. The water is like we're right there, and the water is like, nah, you're going the opposite.
We're just ships passing in the night now.
With the water ad.
Yeah, on the way by. I'm going back the other direction. I was already there.
Because it was a very imprecise. I wonder if you got like 4 drops and I got 2.
Yeah.
Because with that much whiskey,
I was close enough. I did that. That's mine.
But I'm saying
for this show, this is my water drop.
Fair enough. But I'm saying. Like we've been sipping at very different rates.
Yeah,
we could
that's
have
true. There might have been
very
less
tiny
whiskey.
amount. There could be reasons why we're.
I've been shooting it. I've just been just throwing it down.
Wookie 4798. Are there less episodes a week? Some reason I'm missing Daniel and Rick. It's 3 episodes a week, man.
Yeah, it's been 3 for a while.
Yeah,
so
well over a year.
Yeah.
It's,
I wonder how long it's been.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
I'm gonna say that's a good pace for us.
Yeah.
Like. It's the least stressful of keeping up with creating content for this.
Everything. No, before it was 5 days a week.
Yeah, and we shot 6 at a time just to stay ahead of it.
Yeah.
That's no.
So you're shooting the 2 different batches every week.
Yeah.
And so if twice a week you are consuming multiple whiskeys and then trying to get shit done.
Yeah, and then still doing trial. Yeah, that's not functional. Yeah, this is healthy.
Yeah.
Healthy, maybe it's too stretch. It's healthier.
Usually, we don't have like tribe shoots. Usually like Tuesday. We don't have those line up with the vault shoots, but every once in a while, we like a series of vaults and like, we got to get ahead because Daniel's going on vacation.
Yeah, it's not.
So we'll do a vault and then leave immediately and go do a tribe. Last time I did that was with Brushwood.
Oh.
And by the end of vault and then tribe, Brianna was a designated driver taking me and Brushwood back to Belterra Village to get some lunch. Yeah. So are you mad at the marketing bit or are you like, you know what, it's the game, I get it?
I'm fine
Because
with
you
it.
sounded like
but here's the thing.
you understand where people are a little miffed.
Well, yeah, but it's a certain category of people, right? And I side more with these guys. Like, I think if you want to create a luxury product, you don't spend 10 years learning to be a master distiller.
No. Look,
Like, no, there's not. That's a nerd path.
It's a nerd path.
Right.
Here's the thing. It's a path to frustration. Like, I mean, I think I was talking about the previous episode. I know people who should be celebrated.
Yeah.
Like, jaws should hit the floor when they walk into the room.
Ty Phelps.
Among many, yes. Like, Ty, he's an artist.
Yeah.
Phenomenally talented.
That's Andalusia Whiskey Company.
Yeah, and the fact that he's 1/100th the size that he should be.
Yeah.
One of the reasons is he's just prioritized what's going into that bottle at the expense of everything else.
So I would argue that's a life choice.
Yeah.
Right? That it's fine to be like, I want to craft away on a farm in the hill country. And then there's another crew of people for whom other things are drivers. And for those people, they create something. And imagine this. Okay, let me take this away. Here's why I'm okay with it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is actually, I wish I'd thought of this ages ago, because this is what I think. Imagine if Bardstown released a special edition, custom release, blended by Jim Rutledge.
Oh, yeah.
Every whiskey nerd on the planet would be all for it.
Right.
Right?
So,
Holy Bardstown did a custom release blended by Jim Rutledge.
So you think the issue people have is probably with that seminal moment of the project being, hey, we got some money guys, marketing guys coming together. Let's figure out how to put something together.
But if you simplify it down to what's in this bottle,
it feels like an inorganic manifestation of something in a bottle. Where if you had the same result that came from something, it was okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, the reason why I'm okay with it is because whenever you get to the artists, the brilliant, the people that just know everything about making whiskey at a very high level, those people, they'll do it for years, be very content, and then they'll often get to the point where, there's a lot of other people that don't know half as much as I do.
Making a lot of money.
Making a lot of money and having access to equipment and resources and opportunities that I would like to have too. So there eventually becomes this mental shift where, okay, there does need to be some time and attention putting into that part of it. Otherwise, people will never hear.
Yeah.
They'll never get exposed to that really high-end experience in a bottle.
I think it's a solid whiskey.
Yeah.
Dude, the darts.
Okay, well, you know what?
I just made it again. It's the darts.
Okay. All right. I'm going darts. I'm going full darts. Ready?
Yeah.
Full darts.
No, but that was dead middle though.
I got hung up on the.
You backboarded it.
Yeah, I got hung up on the thing.
Yeah, but it was dead middle.
It's dead middle, yeah.
I think the darts works.
I think that counts. All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
You steal me, you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink,
may you drink with us.